what should you do if you keep experiencing serial heartbreaks? You've been in 2, 3, 4 relationships and they keep breaking your heart. So what should you do when you experience serial heartbreak? So the first thing is make sure that you are properly healed. Go for healing. No matter how the heartbreak is, whether painful or unpainful, there are some experiences you bring in from a former relationship that would affect your outlook and your behavior about things. If care is not taken, you may take up that junk into your new relationship, and it will really disturb. For example, if in your former relationship you trust the person so much and the person still breaks your heart, when you go to the next relationship, if care is not taken, you may be going with suspicion to that relationship, and that suspicion may even kill the new relationship. So make sure that you are properly healed. Make sure you do a proper review about what really went wrong. Now, what went wrong may not be your fault, may not be the other person's fault. If it's the other person's fault, make sure that you properly forgive the person. Make sure that you don't nurse any form of bitterness in your heart. Another thing you need to do is to do a proper review. You may want to hire the help of a professional counselor, because when you bring in people that are emotionally invested in a relationship, they may be so biased and prejudiced about the review for what went wrong. So when you hire a professional, so the person will make you see what are the things that went wrong. Now, if it is because of your values, because you stuck to your values, don't feel guilty. That does not really mean you need to lower your standard. No, but if it is because of a flaw, maybe a character flaw of something that the person is complaining, you may want to see how can you get help for that. For example, maybe what broke that relationship is because you have temper issues, or because you have temper issues, or because you do a particular thing and if it is considered to be a character flaw, you may want to work on that particular flaw, on that particular weakness of yours. But if it is because of your value, for example, you have decided to have to abstain till marriage, and this person wants sex, so it's a value issue, which means that your own is no sex until marriage, the other person wants sex, and if there's a breakup because of that, you don't need to feel guilty about that. So you don't need to lower your standard because of that. Don't think anything is wrong with you. Don't think that everybody will be like this other guy. All you just need to do is to move on, and you get another person that will value your resolve of no sex before marriage. But if it's as a result of a character flaw, you may want to work on that character flaw, and you can get to know that by getting trusted persons to help you review about the issue. So which means if somebody is breaking up with you, you may want to find out without fighting about why, or you pay attention to what this person has been complaining about over a period of time, and look at you yourself. You need to have an honest evaluation of yourself, whether it's something that you really need to work about. Don't forget, the first thing is make sure that you are properly healed. You need to go for emotional healing. You forgive when you ought to forgive the person, forgive yourself. You don't need to don't allow regrets, that if I had known I would not have done this. No, don't allow regrets. Things happen. Some relationship happen for a reason, some for a season, some for life. So even if this relationship does not last for life, you need to be grateful. Pick 1 or 2 things you can learn from there, something you need to be grateful for. You need to discard regrets and odds. Then you need to look at yourself and have a proper evaluation about yourself. If the breakup is as a result of your value, you don't need to lower your standard because of that. You can still stick with your value. But if it's as a result of a character flaw, of a behavioral weakness, then you can work on yourself. I hope this helps.